So if you guys haven't been following, Alex Jones lost custody of his kids because he
did.
He's completely fucking
he's
mental. He is insane.
Insane. He's
And
an
he
insane person.
He had his lawyer come out and say that he is a performance artist, and all of the stuff that he's doing on TV is him acting.
It's been discredited on both sides now.
And so his audience, of course, doesn't like hearing that because they think that Alex Jones is the real deal Holyfield. You know, he's the realest fucking, newscaster that you can get out there. But the left is saying he's fake, and his lawyer's coming out and said he's fake.
No. Okay.
Where does that leave you? Not fake, not fake, but
I'm going to side with his fans. I think Alex means this shit. I think he means it.
I think he does too.
I think he believes it.
That's how he has to sell it, and I think he actually believes it too, but he had to have his lawyer say that so he could try to win custody of his kids. So
right, but his ex-wife said that he is fond. Okay, and look, I know that there are shitty things that go on custody battles and people lie and people are liars. This one is weirdly specific.
Yeah, because there's videotape of him.
Apparently he likes to disrobe during counseling sessions. Look, I've been to several counseling sessions, and I have been a mess at a couple of them. Because mental health is tough, and everyone deals with issues, and it's fine, and it's okay if you're not perfect all the time. But I have been a mess at a couple of my counseling things, and not one. And I am fond of being naked.
Yeah.
I've made this abundantly clear. I am fond of it. I prefer it, in fact, over clothes. And I have never disrobed at a counseling session. Not once. Not once.
So,
and he apparently prefers it, according to his ex-wife. Again, she could be lying.
Well, and
weirdly specific.
The thing is that they have all of this shit on tape that he said horrible things, death threats and everything, like the Pizzagate stuff and Hillary Clinton being a demon and everything. But the one that pretty much lost him his custody of his teenage son is the fact that he came out and said that before he was 16 years old, he had sex with like 150 different women.
No, he didn't.
You know he didn't. You know he didn't. But
no, he did not. Okay, I'm not bragging. This is shameful at best.
Oh, so you did hear it, yeah.
Yeah, I heard this. I watched the Colbert reviews.
So and he came out and he said this stuff, and like they didn't have to show it to the judge. They just saw the transcript and they're like, yeah, this is no place for a teenage boy to be, where
it's shameful.
A father raising a kid like
sex.
that. Yeah,
you did not have sex with 150 women. No, you didn't.
Before he was 16. Before.
No.
So which women raped you? No, he's just a stud. He's a stud. That's what it is. Yeah, I love Alex. He fucks bitches all the time. No, that's his fans. Anyway, let's let Alex actually talk.
I am an actor. We're all actors.
Well, there you go.
Oh, are we?
We are. Let's let him elucidate on this.
I believe in what I stand for. I'm not an actor as my main identity, but I am a talented person. And
I'll give him that. He is talented as fuck.
My small children would play like I was a goblin or a pirate or a superhero.
But pirate.
And I would chase them around the house.
Those are not things.
Like a grandpa.
Talking about.
Those
He's
are
talking
all
about.
separate. Okay,
I'm play acting with my kids, is what he's trying to say. Everybody acts.
Okay, but hold on. Archetypal figures, right? Archetypal figures. Troll, hero, person. I played D&D once, and I loved it, and I would like to do more of it. But those are all very separate archetypal characters.
Yeah.
Like,
very disparate,
yeah, they're disparate.
Yeah,
like the human character is flawed, right? That's their poetry, is that they are flawed and that we identify with them because they're flawed. Aragorn. The troll is just a monster that roasts hobbits. That's what the troll or goblins live under the ground, and they're moles with sentience and sapience. And they're just things thrown in for scare. They're monsters. They're monsters. Nobody actually thinks of human beings as goblins. And the hero on the other side of the spectrum of the goblin is also not a human being. Is also extra human. Captain America, Superman. These are extra human that are kind of unrelatable, but we love them for their perfection and we revile the goblin for their revulsion.
What I
redundant.
don't get is that this guy, when faced with the fact that he has to defend this whole I'm an actor thing, instead of going, yes, I act a certain way here, I act a certain way on the show, I act a certain way with family. We all put on different masks with different people when we have different roles in our life. You know, I certainly act a lot more professional when I'm at work. You know, I wear the nicer. I'm not saying fuck this, fuck that. You know, I'm not doing that because I work with a lot of Mormon people, and they would not be happy if I came to work filth, farm, flill, you know, saying all this shit when it's coming out of my mouth. But instead of going there, he goes, "Oh no, I play with my kids like this." It's like, bro, don't go right to that. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Okay. I interact commonly with a young child who's still in the toddler spectrum.
Yeah. And
when I'm explaining concepts to him, I speak slower and articulate more. I find everyone does this. Actually, they found this has evolved into us, that this actually helps children learn speech and understand concepts better. We raise our voice pitch and we articulate more.
Yeah.
It's good for them. It's fine. And we'll drop it when they're older. It's fine. But that's not a role I'm playing. I'm still relating myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just giving it to I'm communicating on a level that I feel is more comfortable for him. This is when and it's super silly when people meet somebody with a different accent, they start emulating the accent slightly. And we found, and it's unintentional. And we found this is because their brains are automatically accounting for it, and they're trying to make that person feel more comfortable.
Yeah, mirror
it's
neurons.
The same thing. Yeah, just mirror neurons. That's exactly it. It's the same thing. Those aren't masks, Alex. We're not calculating these things.
Yeah.
We're existing on a spectrum. We're existing on a spectrum of ourselves. You see. And then when I go on the show, I'm existing on another spectrum of myself. It's not a mask. It's an exaggeration.
All right, let's let him talk some more.
With their kid in the yard. We all do that. You ever, with your wife or whatever, had role play? You're an actor. Does that mean you're not a real person?
Shit!
It's the war on knowledge, the war on intellect, the war on... like people say, oh my God, you know, like people, I've had famous liberals come to my house and they see oil paintings I've done, or they'll pick up a piece of paper with some poetry I've written on it, and they go, oh my God, it's all fake. You're not a right-wing extremist. And I go, I was never a right-wing extremist.
I was never a right-wing extremist.
Never a right-wing extremist. Oh, Alex, you're a liar. Alex, you're a liar.
You are fake.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a piece of shit. You need to work on this, buddy.
He's one of those guys.
You're broken.
He's one of those guys where we say that, you know, if we had no morality or, you know, any kind of, you know, ability
He's that person.
He's the person where we're like, you know, if we wanted to just make money, we could come out as Christians and make a shitload of money on speaking tours and book tours and everything, you know. He's that guy. He is that fucking guy. He is the sociopathic guy that just, you know, I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
He's not considering the ethics of anything he does. Yeah. He just spews shit.
Oh, and it's beautiful shit too, because he's getting sued by Chobani now.
I know.
All right, let's let him talk a little bit more, and we'll cut it short because we're at about 10 minutes.
Thinker. I'm an open person. I am who I am. I do have a Texas accent. I am from Texas. People think you're dumb if you're from Texas. It's ridiculous.
No.
And I'm not talking about myself, but because they have to attack who I am everywhere. And they have to misrepresent who I am and what I stand for. And take everything out of context to say, like facing the crowd, you know, like he does at the end of the movie, where he goes, I don't like any of you. I'm not really real. All this stuff.
The fuck is he talking about?
That's not who I am.
Right,
I am completely real, and everybody knows it. But the media is so deceptive, they'll take that clip where I said I'm not really real, whatever, and then say I said I wasn't real.
Goodness.
They'll take the clip where I said I'm not real.
Was it really, really real?
They'll
Wasn't
take the
that
clip
quote
where I
really,
admitted
really
to something.
real?
Where I
That's not who I am. That's not who I am. The media, they'll take that clip.
Alex.
Uh,
Alex. That's like coming out on your radio show and be like, I enjoy sex with men. And you getting mad that someone said, Alex Jones says I enjoy sex with men. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying in your male-driven fucking misogynistic way of thinking.
I'm a man.
I tear my shirt open. You know, it's like, but this is you saying I didn't say that. No, you fucking said it. And you can't get mad that it got out there because it's not the fucking genie in the bottle. You said it and people are just repeating it. It's fucking utterly ridiculous. And he's reaching for words. I want to hear one more thing, and then I'm going to shut him off because this is a 3-minute clip, and we don't have that much time because we're at like a minute, and we've gone 12 minutes on.
I got much to say about Alex.
This is a good one.
And I literally had a guy on the street yesterday prancing up to me, going, "I used to be a listener. Oh my God!" And he was real Nelly, and he goes, "You're fake now." I'm like I don't like you now. That person was never a real listener. I have liberals come over and boo at me at dinner tables with my family sometimes, and we'll like knock a glass over.
The liberals will come to his table and knock a glass over, like, fuck you, Alex Jones. Like that's the worst they can do to him. Oh
right,
man. And
guys,
then the guy prancing up to him.
Don't do it.
Gosh. Yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
I doubt that has happened.
Heteronormative. Let's talk about the heteronormative. And he used what he considers a gay voice. Like, let's be real. He's like, I used to listen to you, and now I don't.
You were never a real listener.
Yeah, no, he's using like his
pro wrestling
concept of gay. He's using his concept of gay. And I guarantee there's been some person who is trying to vent their frustration in a way that's unproductive by tipping over a glass. I get it. Guys, don't do it. And this is where I'm going to go back to Louis C.K. thing. What is to be gained?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not going to gain anything by knocking over his glass. You're going to feel better for a second, but then you're going to kind of feel like a dick because you're like...
That's kind of an asshole thing to do. I bet you anything if somebody accidentally bumped his table and a glass fell over. I would think. That's more likely.
Yeah, that might actually have happened. Where he's like, liberals have knocked over a glass and somebody you don't know that,
somebody was moving their chair and they accidentally bumped your table. Oh, sorry about that, man. And the next thing you know, he's like, liberals came over and they called my wife names and they knocked over my glass.
Alex, there's consequences for the words you use, motherfucker.
Yeah.
There are consequences.
And he's going after non-public people too. So he's in for some fun coming up here pretty soon.